Hello. Hello. I feel like the transition was not that smooth. Hold on. What if? Hear me out. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, now I'm here. Totally normal, nothing changed, not I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I'm... Is the background bigger? Chat, I'm confused. So... Okay. Has that always been there? Hold on, now I need to confirm something. Now I'm like concerned and need to confirm something. There's not always been a line on the right side of the screen, right? Right? There's no way that's always been there. There's no way that's always been there. I refuse. Do I need to re-record this? This opening, this like scene? No, it has not always been there. Okay. So I can fix it, I just don't know what's happening in it. Okay, so... Pretty... Is it 'cause it's cropped? It got moved? And I'm so confused, I don't understand. Why is it weird? What's happening? Okay. Fun? Yeah, that still has like... That still has pixels that wait, what? Is it 'cause of these? Oh, this one's fine. No, that one's also fine. I don't know what's happening here. What's happening? I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. We need... Can be really bright for a second. Here, now we have green. Now I have green on the whole screen. We're gonna take the scene and put it here, but there's green there. What the hell? I'm so confused. So if I do this, I should still be able to... Yeah, I can. What? Now there's no green. I guess it's fine. Don't ask me what happened there. I make this like a bright green? Does that show any pixels? No, it was just kind of wonky for a bit. Okay. No one mind it. I have no idea what just happened. Anyway, we're playing Honkaistarrail today. And I decided to turn on the audio of it because I wanted to see what the new area has for music. Which I feel like would be like pretty music. So we're gonna find out. I've not done much of the actual story. In fact, I haven't really done any of the actual story. There is a thing I do want to do and want to show y'all first, which is we have a VOD channel, chat, where all of the VODs will get uploaded. They all have like thumbnails that are very specific to them, and it's very cool. All kinds of things on it. So look at this. We have a VOD channel. And it's got all kinds of things you'll recognize. There's all of the Mario and Luigi RPG, like the Brothership RPG, and there's Echoes of Wisdom at the bottom. And so we're gonna be putting all of the VODs up onto this channel from now until forever, hopefully. And eventually we will also be working on 2 other channels, a main channel and a shorts channel, and most likely a comprehensive like playthrough channel that will take playthroughs like this and we'll actually put them into something that is a fully edited out video of like the story of the game, my experience of it, because I wanted to capture the idea of like I am a person that actually genuinely enjoys playing those games. Aha, VOD channel. Thank you, Melon. So yeah, there's this to look forward to, and it's very exciting. But for today, Honkai will eventually go up on this channel, and we're going to play this game to figure out the newest update in it, because I know nothing about it, which will be really cool. My watch is telling me to stand. I can't watch. It's not a good time. So that would be pretty cool. I don't know if there's anything I need to do before I start the story. Our current team is a weakness break team, or a super break team, which consists of fire and imaginary characters. And we did recently pull Fugue, which is iconic since she allows you to attack characters that don't have a fire weakness. If for whatever reason the enemy that you're against has a resistance to one of your other teammates, she will allow you to still do weakness break damage on them, which is insane for so many characters in this game that have...
Do you know how to fix a star skin?
I do not. That have weakness break abilities. So we're gonna go to that. I believe I don't think I have anything to wish for right now, but we do want to get her because I don't have a single ice. Like, I have Jingliu and I have Pela, but like I don't have many ice characters, and I really need another one. It would be really nice to have Ice Erudition. But also a new path came out for Remembrance, which I believe is kind of like follow-up attacks. We're gonna find out. I believe the Trailblazer gets a new path in this one, which gives her Ice Remembrance, which is this. Amphorius. So we're going to go get that, which will be really interesting because I know nothing about this. So let's head to Pom Pom. Let's hope she doesn't keep the auto lock that enemies just don't like against Tingyuns. Entirely fair.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Black Swan isn't joining us? Yeah, it still makes me sad that the voice actress, SAG-AFTRA strike is still going on. So we won't have some of the voices, but she doesn't think it's right to join in on her vote when she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. Though she did say that she believes we'll end up deciding on Amphorius. She can read our minds. I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind. We're Sunday.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
He's pretty laid back about this, huh?
That's not exactly a word I associate with him.
Yeah, start voting on our destination.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up,
we
is
have to
the
go to
oceanic
Amphorius.
planet of Lushaka.
Mr. McHale's homeworld. Lushaka was hit by rising sea levels after Stellaron disaster, though I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Malustanin, the agate world.
That's where Edrula the Beauty ascended. A world of undying allure. I don't know why I can't read right now. It's probably because it's cold in the room. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of a Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphorius.
Ah, planet not recorded in the databank. And a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
Oh. The Express can soon achieve perpetual motion? It's not that simple, but we can save Pom-Pom from worrying about service delays, at least for the foreseeable period of time.
Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So everyone's leaning toward the uncharted world. Seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. That includes me too. I'm for Amphorius.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement.
I love his outfit that it goes into the cutscenes too.
I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going
You would.
to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
You would. Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Where is my queen? Oh, I can talk to them. Hold
A
on.
world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down.
An opportunity hard to come by. Oh, so I'm better than an Eon.
This is Achivili we're talking about. In the first instance, every one of their stops was a world no human had ever set foot on. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Achivili, so we don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
Oh, he's so happy. Oh. My hotkeys don't work while I'm in this game! Kamina, this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, isn't it? Our credit's gonna be useless there. That's quite the detail to fixate on. Maybe you should be worrying about language barriers instead? But we'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. I'll reveal it when the time comes. Oh, okay. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the Memo Keeper if you want to know more. Are you nervous? Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? It'll be fine. Just trust the crew. We've never had this many passengers on board before. I'm still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later.
Oh, hey, great timing. I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
Why is there just a picture of me? The end of the journey, when we want to commemorate the adventure.
Me too! This time in Amphorius, let's make sure we get a group photo that everyone loves. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Okay. To the party car. The car of parties. Hopefully I'll stop dying in the meantime whenever he gets back with food. Which should be soon. In terms of like cool stream things though, we are getting I'm getting the stream deck with the panels. Well not the panels, the dials. Which is really cool. I'm excited for that. And so I'll be able to like play music at will and stuff.
You're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision.
Party car. Why do you want to go to Amphorius? Actually, no. Why is the garden turning to us for help?
Truth be told, it's more of a personal request. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case.
I might be dying.
Dazzling, yet out of reach.
Hmm? Yeah.
I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius.
They allow you to
Cut
edit
through
the sound
thick
in the
mist
game now?
and bring the world's
Whenever there are
memories
cutscenes, thank God.
back to light.
Yeah, you can now bring up sound settings in the cutscenes.
I trust you.
Yeah, I looked
won't
up there, I was like, that's
disappoint
not normal.
me.
Whatever you end up
Looks
giving
like
me.
you've decided on your next stop.
We're going to Amphorius.
I see.
No comment from you?
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Alright, thank you, Sunday. Very helpful. The man tells me nothing! Forgot this loser's on the train. What are you having in Sunday? Loser. Blizzard's funnier though.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even go into my fucking. You lied. You lie. Look at him. It's named after the dumbest day of the week. How was Sunday the dumbest day of the week? Press. Oh, room lights. Press. Press. Click, you say. You say there should be night, so night comes. Click, you say there should be light, so light appears. Click. Fuck if I know. Click, close your eyes as it gets dark. Click, open your eyes as it gets bright. Can I do this infinitely? Click, click, click. You repeatedly press the switch, but the light bulb remains unresponsive. Oh, then a burnt smell fills your nostrils. No. Congratulations, your curiosity was overwhelmed the light bulb's capacity, and the repair ticket will be your final verdict on this mechanism. Can you read that?
Gush rushes in upon here, and after some fuss, it finally fixes the light. From the flickering glow of its electronic screen, you detect a hint of genuine surprise. Dear Nameless, we are in an age of technological advancement. The light bulbs commonly used on the Express have a theoretical lifespan approaching an entire Amber era. And you have just good job.
Move my... Hold on, chat. Pause. Pause, champ chat. Okay.
Yet, in your hands, it barely lasts 4 rounds before it expires. Perhaps your trailblazing spirit has nudged this lifeless light onto the path of extreme trailblazing. This story reminds us to act within our limits and not to recklessly face the light without thought to action. Hopefully, it will learn from the experience. Turn the light.
Okay. It's bath time. Whoa. I wouldn't be either. Ducky bath. Mm-hmm. Luxurious.
In the bath.
Oh. That was follow-up damage? Okay. So Ducky is follow-up damage. Skip this story is crazy. This one's ultimate damage, and I guess the other one was normal attack damage. Okay. I never said it was time to start work. You can't pay me. Can't pay me enough. Lie in bed. Lying down really is just the best position for a human. Let's turn off the lights. As soon as I lay down, I start feeling sleepy. How long should I sleep for?
Me for you.
Just as long as possible. Good night, Astral Express. Here we go again. Trailblaze sleepwalking. What on the earth is the science behind this? Where do you think I end up? If you start sleepwalking, you always end up on the space station for some reason. Alright.
Attention passengers!
I love doing it here.
Express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
Such a pretty cutscene, dude. Man, we said fuck being seated. Ooh.
There's nothing there. Confusing.
Whoa!
The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
That's sick.
Here it is. The isolated
There's a memory.
world that can only be seen through the garden's
Oh, I
mirror.
guess remember it.
The eternal land, Amphorius.
I love it's called the Eternal Land, and it's in the shape of an infinity.
Yeah.
I have half.
Shoot. Nice.
Half.
I'll let up.
Well. Whoa, it's in the shape of an 8!
As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Okay, so the explanation for how she can see it is because the mirror, the garden of recollection, someone in that, one of the memo keepers, probably laid eyes on this, like, for a split second, and we're now able to know it's there and access it via the sole memory of like a trace that it was there.
Accident.
It seems like it. Three paths interweave in Feder Amphorius, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pathstriders aren't known to leave traces in the mirror, so if what you said is true, then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
Alright.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now That is hard to fathom.
Himiko and Don Hong's voices won't be in this because the SAG-AFTRA strike is still going on. And that, as much as it sucks to not have them in it, that's probably gonna be for a while. Well, that would be the thing that would be bad.
'Cause I know they did that with...
Yeah. They did it with a few people. There have been people in this that have also been...
I wonder, like...
It's because Hoyoverse is non-union, and the actors that are currently being cut out are union or on the fence. And so they're banned from working on things that are non-union. So, you have...
different team.
No, you have... There are set rules for the SAG-AFTRA strike. So, a company that makes games, right? The game company, so Hoyoverse in this, right? Is non-union. They chose to be non-union, right? Or right now, they have not chosen to make a union, and probably will not because it doesn't benefit the company. It benefits the workers, right? So it's really hard for that as well. But we're hoping that maybe eventually they're like, alright, fuck it, we will, because a lot of people have grown to really love the voice actors and actresses that have been pouring their heart and soul into these performances, right? As far as, like, the actual actors and actresses, they choose dependent on themselves or dependent on their agent if they're union or non-union. They can each choose. However, you have to be accepted into the union. So it's not just like, alright, I'm union. Like, that would, out of principle, sure, but you, like, it's, as far as contracts, you have to legitimately be accepted. And so, there has to be, I forgot the full name of it, but an interim agreement, which is just, both sides agree on specific things, and that you know that going into it. And so, non-union cannot work with union, but union can work with non-union if it's exclusively in the interim contract. And specifically regarding, like, the union itself, although you're not really supposed to. And what's probably happening right now is some of the creators in Hoyoverse, or some of the voice actors in it, there are a lot that are union and are still working with Hoyoverse despite union not supposed to be working with non-union. And that is at the risk of losing their union status. So all of the benefits. However, currently I believe Himiko and Don Hong's voice actor and actress are currently either union or on the fence, which means it's up in the air whether they can participate or not. And they could be doing it, except for they wouldn't be getting the benefits. I think both of them are both fighting on front lines for SAG-AFTRA strike right now, which means it's not even like Hoyo is not able to accept their lines, it's that the union is like, you can't work with them because they're non-union. So they're following union rules, which the idea is to find something that is between both of those things and, like, mesh them together. That's the interim contract. But Hoyoverse is very adverse to that, because of how much they've already, like... It's not a... Hoyoverse is one of the countries that really likes, like, my way or the highway. Yeah. So it's even harder because it's not a national... It's international. It's now an international conflict. It's just, it's really unfortunate for voice actors and actresses that are in it, because union protects their rights, but for the most part, it doesn't really do anything that benefits the companies that need them, so... That's the whole idea of it, and why SAG-AFTRA exists, is to try and be like, okay, well, these benefits are beneficial to people, and the whole point of the contract is like, okay, well, what can the company get out of it too? Yeah. Yeah, I know when to pick up. We already know one of the 3 paths to be the area edition. Yeah, that would be the Genius Society.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the Remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus.
I agree.
What about the final path?
The thing is they could still, like, the actor and actresses could still submit voice lands if they wanted to, but it's currently a matter of principle. Like, they shouldn't, because in their personal contract with the union it says not to work with non-union, but technically they could still do it.
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other two paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the three interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
That's really pretty. Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. Have no fear, resilient little me will volunteer. I know you're fearless even in the face of death, but don't act recklessly. Everyone values you. Looks like someone is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Yeah, where's March 7th? She said something about her camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp. It's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. People could treat people like people. Unions wouldn't need to be a thing in the first place. You know what also wouldn't be a thing? Our current political condition. However... Almost day of the year. March, are you in here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Oh. Are you from here? Did you come down with something? Would be motion
I
sickness,
doubt
otherwise she
it.
would have got it before.
Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
That's smart. Presses her forehead against March 7th's head as if feeling the latter's body temperature.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
True. I mean, that is his whole thing. And he was accepted by the Harmony, so... Oh.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana.
Fair.
I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
But she doesn't know her past.
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
Unfortunate, but makes sense.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better.
She's not gonna. This is totally related to
Here.
her memories.
Take my camera along. I was planning to take
Oh.
photos when we got there.
Thank you for the
But
gift sub to
looks like
Spade.
you'll have to help me with that now.
Spade, your stay from the ads? That's pretty pog. Thank you so much. I guess we could say leave it to me. That's probably nicer.
I know I can always count on you.
So bad. Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now,
You're
don't
self-aware,
forget
Chad.
about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Aw. Okay.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
Okay, good. We're asking the good questions. No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to six-faced ice yet. It's more likely some kind of energy on Amphorius affected her before any of us. Mina, I want you and Don Honk to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? Sure, we worked well together. I see our adventure in Penacony has helped Kamina grow into an experienced nameless. Amphorius is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
The fuck does that mean, World? Chin up, World. You'll get a chance out on the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Oh. Great. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon. Crazy. I suppose there's a lot to do. I'll just work with all of you this time. Okay. I feel so bad for March because she was so excited. But she's also been on all of the adventures so far. Now that our ground exploration team is assembled, they'll conduct a reveal our backup plan.
Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
Oh?
Your very own car!
I'm sorry. What? Or what now? Oh. Amphorius is outside the interastral peace telecommunications coverage zone, so there'll be no chance of remote communication while you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the express cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Amphorius.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphorius and land you somewhere safe.
Woohoo! A powerful engine to send cars blasting off into space!
Oh, no you don't. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright?
Okay, I won't. I just like mischief. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her.
Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's sick! Look at us go! Whoa. Who's there? Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Not good! Make you pay for damages on the fucking car, dude. Oh. Oh, shit. No going back now. Honk. Oh, buddy. You okay? Something in the corner of the wreckage is well being uncertain. Time to come up with a name for the next reincarnation is crazy. Honk, time to get up. You can see his chest rising and falling, so proof that life still lingers within him. Shake him hard. He doesn't even twitch. Looks like you gotta try some new ideas. We can kiss him? You recall the moment you first met Honk on March 7th? Yeah, why not? It's as if someone's shouting in your ear, just do it! And it's the whispers of the devil. After much hesitation, you finally lean down and... Sorry, Dumbhang. Sorry for what? When did you come to? Okay, it's fine. How long were we out for? You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car or we would have been crushed to pieces. Oh! Oh! Okay. We should try making contact with the Express. Yeah, let me just whip out my phone real quick. Was it a joke? Himiko, we made a smooth landing here on Amphorius. It looks like there's civilization down here. You lie. Finally freed from the Express. Farewell, my prison. I guessed as much. It's no longer working. Looks like it's just the two of us out here now. Let's find someplace safe to put up a base of operations first. The statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to civilization here on Amphorius. We can only hope they're not hostile to outsiders. It's dangerous here. We should leave. Come on! Look at her! Hurry, love her! What is it? Thought I heard someone? Someone's here. Ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. Do we get this path at the beginning? That would be really cool. Oh. It also kind of makes sense that we get ice for Remembrance Trailblazer. Since March is here. Hey Liam, do you want a lot? Fried fish. How are you? What'd you get in your drink? Bobby?
That's awesome.
March should get a new path at the end of this, give her destruction. In the previous one, on the Zanzhou, she got the hunt. Why is it so dark? Is it nighttime already? Oh! Weird. Oh, that's so odd. Over there, that pink thing. You can see it! You can see it too. There it is again. Is it doing all of this? The phenomenon is hard to explain. Oh, that's definitely a load zone door. It's gone. That happened too fast for us to make sense of any of it. Did you see what the crystal looked like? A bunny! A rabbit of sorts! It's unlike any of the known species in our databank. But I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about Amphorius after all. Back when we were trailblazing into Eurelos 6, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet with Amphorius. All we have is whatever little Black Swan told us about the world. What should we do now? Find a local? I'm afraid we must plan for the worst, putting a potential language barrier aside that was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as us having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry. Is it any match for your dragon transmutation? Can't tell for sure. But let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move. So much salt on my fries, dude. A local! Imposing and somewhat archaic. Could it be a cultural site? Okay. Weird. Looks like no one lives in this area, and that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen, but... Look at that. Whoa! What is that? Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, the civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structure also indicates a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. Huh. I'm gonna guess we take photos to keep things there. Wow. A giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top, the sky appears torn open, or rather, it seems to have willingly opened a circular rift. Inside, a swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect a golden glow. If March 7th were here, she definitely used her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties now. That's my thought. Okay. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace gates remain silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets hidden behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run wild. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss. Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whisper in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
These turned out great. They deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall. Something's wrong. Watch out. Were they at this location before? These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms. Whoa! Like they want to keep us here. With a dead end and a cliff edge behind us, there's no other way out. We're gonna have to fight them. Can't say trailblazing until... Let's do this. Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. Ooh. Oh, that's scary that they use a weakness break team. And not good one, but it's there. When war armor is destroyed, deals damage to enemies, delays their action, regenerates energy for the attacker. Attacking enemies with destroyed war armor will also deal additional damage to them. War armor will be completely repaired at the end of the enemy turn. Oh! Okay.
Take your positions. Let's improvise. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Cosmic ninjutsu is ever changing.
Oh! Onyx, thank you for the raid!
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration!
Mods, get it. Welcome in. We're currently playing Honkaistarrail's latest update about going to Amphoris. Amphoreus. This is new to me and will most likely be spoilers, so absolutely be aware of that going into it. My name is Kamina. It's nice to meet you. Hello! Okay, I apologize if I seem distracted. I don't want to lose this. How's my day so far? Actually pretty good, low-key. I haven't done much today because I wake up in pain most days, but today was just a slow day and not much has happened in general. It's been a vibe though. How's your day been? How was stream? What'd you stream?
Dreams of a past life. Let us dance once more. The mood is set. Just let the show begin. Cloud scatter.
Also, people that were in my chat before, feel free to follow Onyx if you're in Onyx's stream and you like variety content with like Nintendo games and coded into them, or Marvel Rivals and FPS and all that. That's what I do. So if that interests you, please follow too.
The cosmic ninjutsu inscription states,
oh my goodness.
the time has not yet come, wait patiently for Chimerian talent burst. Cosmic ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
They were good. You were streaming Marvel Rivals. I love that. What do you main in Marvel Rivals? I mean Black Widow. I'm a filthy Widow man. Woo! Huh.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
Oh, he knows. He knows of the Stellar. Oh. You like my Curio baseball bat?
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
White-haired youth. Yeah, I can understand what he's saying. Everyone to be safe.
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet.
Yikes, okay.
If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire.
Iron Fist,
The
okay.
looming blades will come down.
I'm
on
gonna
the
say I'm
heads
scared of you
innocent.
as an Iron Fist main. Because the amount of times I've gotten my day destroyed by an Iron Fist as a person that plays Black Widow. However, I respect it because those combos drive me insane. A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
Yeah, I am part Stellaron, Chief.
I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above.
Ainon, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble?
Is that the bunny? No.
You even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
You know, fair. I think they're... I would say, just someone looking to potentially get into these games, Genshin is very, like... Genshin and Honkai are both very grind-heavy, but their stories are immaculate. Genshin is very, like, slow from the beginning. Honkai is not. I personally like the story of Genshin, but I can't bring myself to play it consistently. However, I also love turn-based strategy, and that means that I love Honkai. A good, like, middle ground, if you like combat, like, almost, not FPS combat, but if you like Iron Fist combat, and you want to know, like, the things of, if you've tried Zenless, that's, like, probably the middle ground. Really good story, and also really nice combat. But these two, but Honkai and Genshin are very specific in what they cater to. So it can make sense if you really like it or really don't. It just kind of depends.
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Crazy.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
Also, I understand. We're trailblazers from beyond the sky. Can they understand that? There's no point in concealing anything. If they saw everything and they wanted us dead, we wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you. The same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here.
Oh.
As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finan, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just
You
now.
can't just say ID's Elysiae like I'm gonna know what the fuck that is. A little longer and I would have shown you what I can really do. You sound disappointed. I'm Don Hong. This is galactic baseballer who's missing a baseball bat.
Baseball bat? Oh, you mean this marvel of a weapon? Sorry, but why don't you tell me your name in return
Yeah.
for your weapon?
I would definitely try them.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh?
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
Did he like actually break the spear?
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
We just arrived and still have many questions. If you two can ensure our safety, traveling together would certainly be the best choice. Please lead the way. How do you view the situation? There's more to Fanon than meets the eye. I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snap my spear, he's no ordinary person. Okay, he did snap the spear. I was thinking of streaming my side of making the VOD a YouTube video, but I heard this part, so it scared horror game players. From what I got, it's like yandere sim type. Like it looks like a dating sim, but horror. I would definitely play it if you're intrigued, because I've been debating it. It's on my Steam wish list. Because sometimes my community will be like, oh yeah, we want to play this game, and I'm like, well, you buy it, sure. But if you play it and while you're playing it, you think there's parts of it that you don't really think would translate well into a video, you can always edit them out. He's always so quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphorius, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worst, our best bet is still going to be resolution by force. Their appearance was suspiciously well-timed. Yes, the timing is suspect too. The spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspected they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, they're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How's it even remotely possible that we share a common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, and the answer still eludes me. Perhaps like Eurlo 6, Amphorius was served by the Silver Rail eons ago, but the data bank would at least have some record on the planet if it were true. That's entirely fair, too. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual, too. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared to our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope the problems will resolve themselves naturally. About your spear. Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we've gained some important insight. Amphorius' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloud Piercer. Looks like this world is nowhere nearly as primitive as we first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city they mentioned. Someone arguing in the temple. Let's take a look and remember, keep it friendly. I didn't know it was in Japanese. I thought there was English in it, but maybe like subtitles or something could help. No, I will never agree to that.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
Absolutely. Thank you for reading
Sorry
it.
you
I
had to see
appreciate
that,
it.
esteemed Chrysos heir.
Absolutely. I hope your schoolwork goes
These
well.
two with you are...
I hope you get good grade.
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the holy city. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finon. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Everyone has their fair share of troubles. Oh, okay, it's still going. The Elder spoke of the end times just now and claimed that no place in Amphorius is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
I love her name. Please give us a moment to discuss it. Finon interrupted me as I was trying to gather information from that refugee, and now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something. I think he's hiding something from the refugees. Yes. I believe he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world. He wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locals, so let's play along with Finon for now. We can also learn what Chubby thinks when we're alone with her. Alright, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off. Is Dan Heng finally going to be able to jump? What are you talking about?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Whoa. Okay, that's sick. That is unbelievable. How is that possible?
How is
Orynyx's
that
prayer
possible?
fail.
Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
We're fine. We're fine. Interesting. So it's like former glory. There's two different versions of this place that exists.
Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet? Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
Howard. Cloud Fame Luster.
Dreams do come true.
Immerse yourself in it. You both have impressive fighting skills. Truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world.
It'd be better if I still have her weapon.
Unite our goals. Evil but one. From KK. Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Let us dance once more. Let's improvise. The mood is set just let the show begin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dream vanished.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
It prefers. It looks to me like you still prefer
Sir,
living.
we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldis? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Noldis, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldis, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet. So let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered, and now we have even more. Now things that calm down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them?
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is this end times people spoke of?
Just as the word implies. It's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
The darn finality is still after me. Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
But what are the Titans?
The ancient gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Who are the crisis
The
heirs?
prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
What is the miracle performed earlier?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
Huh.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
Fair enough, have fun. Your answers are too concise.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living.
Okay, so
Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
Oh. What's that sound? Oh. Look at them!
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
Okay.
Please stay tuned.
The Dromas? Interesting. Dromas. But magnificent creatures.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called Dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Ride the Dromas. You see all the white shells jutting out from the Droma's limbs and plans to use them as footholds. Droma's let out a satisfied growl and easily tosses you several meters away. This is your idea of docile style.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Carefully ride the Dromas.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time.
I think we're focused on the wrong things,
our skills
Chief.
have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the four of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Even included the two of us.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akima!
The back of a Dromas is like a cradle. You gradually fall asleep and the caravan will arrive at Akima's after some time. Wake up, something's going on. The city's under attack. Oh. Alright, let's get it.
Take your positions.
You call this safe? This is not how Tribute described it at all.
Dreams do come
These are the enemies we met in the Abyss. It seems the attack is also the work of a Strife Titan.
Be of your body and mind.
Have we met? Share good fortunes.
Serious talent first.
Castle Blue.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. First pass lead.
Useless.
I did not
Everything in this
remember I
world
could just put it on auto.
is bleeding.
Dream vanished.
Okay, so far, what we know about it is...
Let the show begin.
Awesome. Oh, I can turn it down in here too. Okay, so what we know so far is that Amphorius is not like a peaceful area. There are gods or titans, I guess, that want to cause chaos and mayhem. And so every place we go seems to be under attack, and then we help it, and then refuge, and then different place for refuge, and then more under attack.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Stay calm and leads us to us. You must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
Kind of aggravating, but alright. I expected the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. Still have your broken spear? Or just minions. My cloud hymn magic will be sufficient. Okay, get some sleepies. Thank you for being part of stream today. I appreciate. Our priority now is to find Finan.
main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
Whoa. Lift the curtain of memory.
Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Click and hold the button to activate Oryx's prayer and rewind time. Oh, that's sick. How's the situation?
You two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
We took care of some of the enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
It's safer by your side. What she meant to say is we can help.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oof.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch. No one will die. The heroes will protect the city.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Huh. Okay.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
It's wherever the story is now based on an idea of
Unite our goals.
specifically faith.
Still the same old.
It's fine.
Like the whole thing's faith-based. It's interesting.
Everything in this world is bleeding. String vanished. Rotate, increasing. Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please.
For one of those lines, I could have sworn it's not in English.
Everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
No, we're back.
Huh. The three fates. Three tribbies.
We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Trivi. Wait. No. Now is not the time for introductions.
Surprises never cease in Emporius.
Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Century Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Emporius. Wouldn't that be Akuma? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akuma. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Okay. I love that their outfit is half black, half white. That fucker has a bow, that fucker has a bow, that fucker has a bow.
Lord Finan! They're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
Oh.
This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Carelessness
Fire.
will be your downfall. Deliver.
Are we fighting him now?
Mere
No, okay.
child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
Oh.
Who are you?
Enough. While trying to destroy the holy city.
Share good fortunes.
Secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
Sick. That was really fast.
Tonus.
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
The names of the people here keep getting stranger and stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guest, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself.
Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog, you can shut
As
up.
for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace.
He speaks like him.
Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Sonic and Shadow.
You. What's your name?
It's a secret.
Isn't that name also strange?
Your companion. You guys don't seem to be on friendly terms.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
Honk.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests, welcome to Akama.
Oh, she's pretty, chat. Holy shit, she's pretty. And chat, they gave me purple flower lady. These enemies aren't moving.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss
Oh,
Castorus?
she's so pretty. She's just Zila.
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akuma needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me, and kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Oh. So not.
In the face
oh.
of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I
Okay.
am the shadow of death.
Huh. So if we get too close, it's bad. Liam, look at the effects on my screen when I get close. She is like the essentially a goddess of death. So she came to say hello and then was like, kindly keep 5 paces.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
Cool.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
Yeah, you tell him, girl.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akuma, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come to arms.
Oh, let's get it.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Be of your body and mind.
Share good fortune.
Oh god.
Rotate increasing.
We're not doing anything to Big Boy.
Obliteration. Everything in this world is bleeding. Yeah.
Dream vanished. Let us dance once more.
Worrying. Ooh.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin. Cloud scatter.
We'll heal it back though, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get it back.
Secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
Dreams do come true.
It will be like a pretty long fight, but it shouldn't be
Everything
impossible.
in this world is bleeding.
Unite our goals.
Yeah.
Dream vanished.
Not ideal.
Let the show begin. Let us dance once more.
As you wish.
Okay.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
Yeah, you do look like the goddess of death.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castorus, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you.
Cool.
As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castorus.
Then... could you all quietly leave?
That is sick.
We'll leave this place to Miss Castorus, then.
That's seen that this cool she has an aura of effect.
Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nicator. They're all there in the distance.
Okay. What's that sound? What a horrifying battle cry. Is that a Titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart.
I don't know if I'd call that shameful.
Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
Hell no. Go. I've already died a number of times before.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
We have no interest in the Titan rights. As trailblazers, lending a helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses. But there's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
Yeah. Oh, okay. Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to the target. That's sick.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nicator's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Oh, okay. Let's do this real quick. It's crazy. I have hiccups now? Are you joking?
Please stay tuned.
Stay strong! Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death.
Oh.
For doing so might actually keep you alive. weaker.
Oh.
So, more distorted?
Time to test our rapport. Let's improvise.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Have we met?
We won't use that yet. We don't need
Unite
to.
our goals.
Okay. This is fine. Characters with glory can obtain buffs via using skill or ultimate to increase glory stacks. Characters with glory can dispel a number of Titanic corpus stacks equivalent to the current glory stacks when attacking.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Be of your body and mind.
No holding back. Clouds scattered.
Evil be but once. Rotate and take it. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding. Yeah.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Let's improvise.
Dreams of a past life are Let us dance once more.
Cosmic Jitsu, Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration! May the Faust hit!
No holding back. Share good fortunes.
Dazzling ninja.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Terrifying.
Keep it together. Yeah.
Have we met? Clouds scattered.
Evil be but once. Serious talent thrust. Cosmic Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
Do this.
Let's improvise.
Okay.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
Staying in step.
Keep it together. The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding. Be of your body and mind.
Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. I shall withstand their wrath.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Rotate and take it. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the thing.
God! I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Cosmic Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Yeah. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Let's improvise.
Bless you.
May the foul stench just be of your body and mind.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
It really said difficulty up.
Let us dance once more.
Can't do that one more time. Oh, good job, Wingshot. Woo!
Move.
Hi, Cleo. sick.
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius.
Hi, pretty lady.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had.
Yeah,
From
you would
this
know.
moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
You British? Are you sus? Oh, your eyes.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips.
Huh.
Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
See, I told you that I'm a heartwarming girl deep down. She was just speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed.
So excited to fight.
I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Cool, I guess.
Now then, where should we begin?
Whatever, because we don't know shit about this place. Mirror holders. Aglaya, can you give us some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now that our situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of trailblaze here. I can assure you this will not bring any repercussions to Akima. Think of it as a ceremony where we're traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
Oh! We made a space anchor! We just carried them? Gonna fight someone? With the space anchor on Amphorius, we've taken yet another giant step on the path of Trailblaze. Our boarding passes are appreciating in value.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause.
I'm glad you're not questioning the weird-ass floaty blue rock.
But, please,
Let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely
hair
be
is
quite
swirly here.
lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Okay, queen.
What was the name of that achievement? Oh. Oh yeah, we did learn the prayer. Oh. It's because I'm better, bruh. Yeah. Yeah.
I like to tie people.
Trust is the best companion for Trailblaze. 300. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives for most glorious death. Turn! Illusions of the past! Oh! So we'll have something with Zila. I love her. But that also kind of makes sense because, like, her whole thing is that she's like she's Butterfly Lady. She's our original Butterfly Lady.
Yeah.
And we just ran into the Goddess of Shadows. Who's also a Butterfly Lady. A purple Butterfly Lady.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past!
Interesting. My first thought when I saw her was like, Zila coded.
We're
This
here
place is
at
very pretty.
Memorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphorius' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin.
Bath sprites?
This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the ocean titan. It can guide you.
Please
back
read the words
into
on my
the
screen
distant
right
past. Go ahead. Step in and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
The bath sprites! We really have to get in the water?
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Oh! She's going. Whoa! Water physics! More water physics! Okay, it's definitely low frame rate, but I love them. Oh! Catch! Floating fly! All this time I've relied on these wings of mine to fly. Who would have thought in the water I can fly just fine without having to flap my wings? Huh? Huh? Be water, my friend. Huh? What? 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 Huh? Oh. Titan Weavers for the first time. Oh. Getting the sense that butterflies are really important here.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphorius' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos.
The butterfly is speaking to me.
3 gods conceived space, time, and laws.
Palkia,
laying
Dialga,
down
Giratina.
the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating
Rayquaza,
a nursery
Groudon,
for
Kyogre.
the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty. With that, the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
And then?
Is something wrong? This sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
Mystery's way too convoluted.
I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Okay.
Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphorius.
That's more like it.
Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right.
Okay, so like it's a mix of March and Pom Pom.
Amphorius started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And a different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But 3 baddie titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphorius, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs!
Huh?
So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphorius!
Is something else wrong?
You're treating me like a
Is
child.
that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
Do you really know nothing about what's beyond the sky?
I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless.
Euphoria seems to be going through a rough patch.
Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it.
So I don't get what's going on with the Titans and Chrysos Heirs.
I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
So what do we do now?
We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphorius' history. Come with me.
Okay, bye bath spreads.
Please, give me a moment. The way up
What's
from
wrong?
here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos Heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
It's a puzzling custom. Probably more of a hero's privilege. Why don't you go up with her, Kamina? I don't mind waiting for you here.
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me, then.
Why don't you go? Oh, okay, so he just says the same thing. Alright. Bye, Dunham! Pretty. Oh, we made another space anchor. That's a technique point. Cool.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me?
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Okay.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now.
Sick. Ritual.
You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphorius to be free of troubles. You learned the legends of Amphorius from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphorius. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness.
Ideally a stellar.
Amphorius has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Akima is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphorius' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphorius' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew. With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Akima needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Saving the world is what we do best.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphorius, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Akima about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
Sounds doable.
I'm glad to hear that. Please understand, Akima is approaching its end, and I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before.
That makes sense.
Can you promise me that?
I promise.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice.
I don't mind.
As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dun Hong's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
That's pretty sick. Wait a minute, why is there a pig up there? We'll deal with that later, I guess. Dun Hong. I'm okay, bestie, but I don't really know where you went. Ooh, that's a pretty chest. Sick. Shoot.
Is that all?
You're finally back. What did she say to you? Well, I was set to tell our people about their interstellar voyages. I didn't expect that to be your only concern, though this is consistent with how Finan was acting when we were at the Abyss. Something is definitely off about this world. Even on a planet as isolated as Eurilo 6, the people still have an understanding of space. And even paths and eons. The sky above Amphorius, though, is more like prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be taboo? Do you remember the massive chaotic memory and concealing Amphorius from the rest of the universe? I can't help but think that someone is intentionally keeping Amphorius hidden. The Titans could also be related to some eon. Can't stop thinking about your broken spear. Finan promised to fix it. We can ask him about it when we see him. Explore the city like Aglia suggested. We help defend their city after all. This is a good chance to fish around for information while they still have a good impression of us. We can also take some photos for our records. Oh. Oh. Okay. Huh. Whoa. Okay, what are you? Why are you floating around? Oh. Hmm. Nice. Excuse me, do you guys need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finan back from the frontier?
You're... Looks like Finan is helping Aglia keep that a secret too. There must be some kind of understanding among the crisis heirs. Yes, that's us.
Oh, thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it. With just human effort, that's going to take a couple of days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Tribi. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Oh, he thought we could summon miracles. I did feel something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Tribi will see if you get it!
Oh, okay. In Amphorius, memory-laden objects can be found everywhere. When the Trailblazer approaches, they reveal an energy ripple over them. At this point, holding down the button, you can use Ornyx's prayer to rewind them to their previous state from a certain time ago. The power of Oryx's prayer has limitations. Under normal conditions, it can only be sustained for 3 seconds. If used beyond 3 seconds without the object rewinding to the critical time point, it will return to its state prior to activating the ability.
Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural!
Miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go. Bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akima. Feats abound right here.
They also teach journalism here in Emporius? I don't seem to be cut out for this.
Okay, there are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your jet go?
Aggie. I now know all there is to know about you.
Really? That's pretty impressive. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akima. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Emporius. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akima with them.
Teleslates?
Yeah,
is this?
You knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the beyond Akima. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akima, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Won't that mess up the economy?
Not if it's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work.
I love her.
Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
I want the bunny. The list of inexplicable things only gets longer. Someone's on the roof. That should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akima. Feats abound right here.
Really going for it, huh? Hooked. So quick, so sweet. I want to share it with all my friends. Can I have a sip? Want to try some? No way, this jar's all mine. That's weird. I suddenly feel dizzy.
Please stay tuned.
Huh. Ambrosia. Weird. Oh. Okay. Excellent. Look out over the city. We can even see that Titan statue. Let's get a photo of this view.
Oh, what are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city. It's our first time in Akima, so we thought we'd find a nice vantage point to greet or capture. I mean, to remember the city and its sights by.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Trying hard to hold back your laughter. Yes, I meant to say that.
Aha! See, you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone.
Not even gonna bother guessing their logic for naming things. You give March 7th's camera to Demionis.
This is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Huh.
What is it? Can I go your
it's
tongue?
no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. And we're done. Here, have a look.
Oh, it looks cool. A greater aperture and a shallower depth of field would work better. Don't be so nitpicky.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Hmm. Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Thalassopolis, a sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the holy city was fraught with challenges, but thankfully, we were able to make our way here after meeting Finon at the abyss.
Thalassopolis? Oh. Is that so? I thought I'd
He is, yeah.
finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists. It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
Demionis left thoughtfully. That was close, but I have a bad feeling about this. It was a good story, Don Hong. I don't think that we managed to fool him. After all, Thalassopolis was something I came up with on the fly, and if he's truly an explorer familiar with the geography of Emporius, I'm afraid he'll already have seen through our lies. Fortunately, there's no evidence, but it seems like even though the starry sky is taboo on Emporius, there are still people who yearn for it. Looks like we have to be even more cautious. There's so many achievements, bruh. Ooh. I'm never gonna get it. Ever.
No, you'll get her.
No. No.
Okay.
No. 37. No.
I believe.
No. No.
Yeah, fuck that.
Apparently, if you hit them, you can run faster. Which I think is really funny. Don't mind that.
My cherished Iris.
Huh? Where is it? Oh!
Let's leave Akama.
A place for just the two of us.
You're coming straight this way. I see the mirror didn't distract you, did it? Looks as though you've got what it takes to potentially become a detective, then. Come with me and we'll expose the truth behind this world. Yeah, all of them turn into a weird face. You guys tee-hee all you want. Castrum Crumnus bloodline.
Of course.
Not right now. Ooh, chest off.
Is that all?
Whoa. Chat, that might break TOS. There's so much, so many words, so many words, so many words. You have a shop. Did you just break a plate? Can you stop?
What door? They're outside.
Texture is wrong here. You won't throw me out too, will you? It's just, yeah, but it's big. Yeah, we'll talk about that one then, huh? Or this one, or that one.
The one over there.
I'm gonna bite your finger if you stick it in front of me again. This is so sad! But damage over time. Go to the bathroom then. Go to the bathroom then. Want all of this stuff. This is so much. This is so much. So much. So much. So much. So much. Okay.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir.
Why do you say it like a slur?
The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
It's fixed. Judging solely from its exterior, I cannot see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
One who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphorius. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphorius and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Hasn't anyone questioned the prophecy?
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
What Aglia conveyed to us was more of a collective mission. As an individual, what role do you play in all of this, Finan?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far.
Your core flame?
It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh,
okay.
Right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
Okay. Oh, no. What half of that?
Please stay tuned.
Was about, but okay. There's so much. So much. There's so much. Okay.
Drink 10 vats of water every day, and Fagusa.
Looks good.
Ooh. Oh, we just did it for fun. Okay. Interesting. Oh. It's basically barren here. In here, there's nothing to write home about. They don't even have lamps for these pillars. Wouldn't mind hanging lamps up myself if it saved the design of this room. Guess I'm a perfectionist. Lady we encountered previously, but we can get close to her now?
It's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromases. Well, I'm also just passing by.
The air here isn't too fresh.
Really? I find it rather sweet. It's the fragrance of life.
Speaking of which, is Miss Castros also a crisis heir?
Yes.
My apologies. If you don't want to talk about this topic, I'll stop myself here.
Thank you, Mr. Don Hong.
Should I show off my dance moves? No thank you, unless you wish to make things worse.
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromases?
Sure.
Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Okay, we got it. Oh. I would just give it to it. You don't know how to choose and adjust these lumps of clay? Or clumps of clay, but to them, these hard red clays must be as delicious as freshly sizzling steak.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Oh.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromus. It makes me envious.
It will also like you.
Me? No thanks. It's all right.
Are you scared? Are you concerned about something? Since we arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children.
That makes sense.
So please don't take it to heart.
Alright. Take a photo of the Vajomas as well. It's rare to encounter such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Do you enjoy taking photos?
Yes, it is an interest of mine.
Alright then, thanks for your help.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
Let's just do what she says. I imagine it's because her touch is detrimental.
Colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. All right, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Aww. Oh, weird. What's the reason behind using black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
That won't be necessary. This is fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromuses.
She's very sweet. It's a little... Oh, what a mysterious lady. Say she's not very talkative. That's not it. She's just a little elusive. Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. The Crisis heirs all have wildly different personalities. In comparison, Firenon seems like the most normal one. Hello, Honk, Kamina! How's Memorial Market looking to you guys? Plenty of interesting people.
That's right, as long as you enjoy yourself. The bats have also returned to their original bustling state from before the war. Once you're done walking around, come find us back at Memorial Palace. Agli has prepared a huge gift for you.
Oh, there's an egg! Egg! Oh. That's pretty cool.
Looks good.
Weird that they're literal tomes. It's pretty.
pretty here. Reminds me of Olympia.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he, or I can burn.
No way!
Oh, go to them as one. I don't really. I'm not going to read everything of this because I'll just get tired.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Finally learned how to phase through walls. I too am a priest of the twin doors. How are you embedded in there? This is the wall phasing technique. My current position isn't great. Let me move a bit. Oh, alright, we're through the wall now. Let me tell you a secret. The twin doors aren't just 2 doors, but endless doors. I've only seen 3 so far, though. Oof. What do you mean, what? It's just a butterfly. Because that's what's happening. Railing the stars till we honk. Hi. As far as I'm concerned, that's the best title I could have. I see nothing wrong with this title. Really, it's amazing. I'm blown away. It's just a stroke of genius, I think. I didn't realize I had to, like, check here. Okay. Stroke of genius. Yep. Yep.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up. It's filling.
Starting to get a little curious too. How's railing that star going? So well. So well. Also, hi. Welcome. Real peak title? Absolutely. It's the best title. Accidentally overheard something about a forum just now. I'd like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assisted in the defense of Okama.
Brave warriors. Pardon me.
Okama.
I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akama's World Wound Web.
World Wound Web? That's so clever.
Got it. Please take a look.
They said the rosy celestial maiden doesn't resemble someone from Emporius no matter what. Oh, is Himiko on the area? There are so many more wonders you won't see in Emporius in that photo stone. World of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendorous skyscrapers. Oh shit. It's the dude that... He looked in our camera. I figured that he did. Hair was pink, wore a short blue blouse. Yeah. Rosy Celestial Maiden is Himiko for real. You must have been deceived by Zagreus. That's an interesting... It's an interesting clash. Isn't that like Hades and... Or, yeah, Hades and Persephone's son? Zagreus? Dear lord. It's not good. Oh no.
Let me honest guy who took a photo for us. It must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photos March 7th previously took. Sneaky of him. Unless Rosie Celestial Maiden refers to March 7th, but I wouldn't necessarily say she's Rosie. More than 100 people in here. Although no one believes what he's saying now, we don't know what we'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous. Mankind's greatest enemy, social media. Great.
Rosie Celestial Maiden. Oh, beautiful.
Have you seen Damianis?
Damius?
Okay.
Oh, Rosie even Aquila can...
Have you seen Damianis?
I only have you.
Next. Maiden talk is
Dear
just a lie.
citizens, please wake up. Damionis. I've heard of him.
Rosie Celestial.
What's that commotion?
What are you folks going to do next?
You are not a champion. Get down.
Stop chasing after me. Don't come any closer.
Technique point found.
He's running toward the Garden of Life. Give chase.
That guy barged into the...
What's all this fuss? Can't a guy run his business in peace? Can't a guy run his business?
He was just shouting about the Rosie Celestial Maiden?
Oh.
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden! I want to become a Celestial Maiden one day.
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
Oh god. What are you trying to do? Let's get closer and take a look. I don't know what that one did, but alright. Adorable. Huh. Pretty.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damionis, shall...
Wings?
That's right. Right here.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove...
Lucky doesn't react. Uh-oh. I think he's gonna die. Let's go.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
Please calm down. Don't act
Maybe
rashly.
friends. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond this.
You've really
Save your
misunderstood.
words of persuasion.
Your efforts are meaningless.
My friend,
A clever fool. That's how to describe.
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words.
You're running out of time. Just tell him.
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky?
Bound by a pact, I cannot reveal the truth to you.
Pact? Oh, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well.
What will happen to Damionis?
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
What are you doing up? Isn't this the evening out? Sir, it's 11:34 p.m. It's not even midnight yet. Yes, this is the new story update. Okay. Avoid spoilers. Avoid the spoileries. I'll give like 10 seconds and then I'll click to continue. Don't die. 3, 4, 9, 10. Sorry for the trouble that we caused.
It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varric's Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, we won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
I don't think Aglaya will blame us. It's not our fault. Like one of those mannequins on the clothing stores at Penacony. Also a butterfly? Be cute too, I like it. Babe, you're talking butterfly. Whoa, you actually saw straight through my disguise. Don't tell me you're my lady's priest, are you? I haven't seen them in a long time. Oh, what a shame. If you were also nymphs, we could have had a lot of fun together. How intriguing. We should catch these nymphs the next time we encounter them. Perhaps they can help us better understand Amphorius. Oh, okay. Do I not have quite a few of them already? Oh, you have found 6 nymphs so far. Oh. Oh, okay. Huh. Huh. Okay. I just feel as though they're completely lifeless. Now it's even worse than before. I really miss our boss. Everything's going well for them. Sad butterfly.
Looks good.
Oh. Wait a minute. Now wait a damn minute. want the butterfly. Eat my wing powder. All things are one, from which comes two, which splits into three. The sun is the father, the moon the mother. Wander not far from filial duty. Go and avoids darkness and folly. With the exception of the type called upland rice, the rice plant is grown on submerged land in the coastal plains, tidal deltas, and basins of tropical, semi-tropical, and temperate regions. The seeds are sown in unprepared beds. When the seedlings are 25 to 50 days old, they are transplanted to a field or paddy that has been enclosed by leaves and submerged under 5 to 10 centimeters of water, remaining submerged during the growing season.
What's Dad talking about?
Gosh, isn't this lady Trinin? How rare that you would leave the Garden of Wisdom.
Yeah, I came out to clear my mind.
Then you've come to the right place. Look at all these snacks that I've just gotten. They're all flavors that you and your sisters love. Lady Trianne's favorite sour melon candies, Lady Treebee's favorite butter cookies, and your favorite stuffed grape leaves. We have everything.
Oh, that's indeed tempting.
We haven't solved the Rosy Celestial Maiden problem yet. Let's avoid the crisis errors for now. What? Really can't keep up. Excitafly. Oh, you're not dead. I'm not gonna eat you. Don't worry. Oh. Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed well-known master thief. Across Amphorius, they enjoy stealing treasures others are just about to obtain and then vanishing into the voids with their stolen goods. They tend to lead a coin of whimsy and mockery after the aftermath. The only thing that can punish them is Ornyx's power. When a near coin of whimsy used the rewinding powers provided by Ornyx's prayer upon the fissures the thief escapes through to get the Spirit Thief to come back. They can hold to activate Ornyx's prayer and then rewind a Spirit Thief's time before they escaped. However, Spirit Thief will struggle valiantly between the special zone. When the Spirit Thief is in the special zone, you need to release the button to end the praying and then press and hold when they are unprepared to bring the Spirit Thief to justice. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Thanks. Goodbye, dimension hopping, dude. Double doors. Huh.
Let's go back for another cell.
Butterfly.
Feels like I'm being watched by Aquila.
I didn't touch any of the water. I love them. Hell? Excellent. I'm gonna touch it. Puzzle. Oh. Okay, so retry. Interesting. Very interesting for a puzzle.
Feels like I'm being watched by Aquila.
The Masters really didn't go easy.
Is that all?
Where's these?
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
Seems like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
We would like to request your help. Currently, rumors regarding the Rosy Celestial Maiden has spread throughout the holy city.
Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that. Rumors. As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Why are you so interested in the tea?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors. A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty?
Lord Mighty? Like mighty?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
How can you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
You got it. I'll fix that
Damn, all right.
now.
I thought we weren't friends.
I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head.
Okay.
Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Disposed of?
Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Okay. Boldly dressed crisis heir has an eccentric personality. Regardless, this matter has come to an end. Let's prepare ourselves and head to our appointment. They ask us maybe we should just come clean about everything. After all, we still saved a citizen alive.
Hey! Over here! We've been waiting for quite some time. Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired.
Encountered some trouble, but thankfully everything has been resolved. Should we do surf the whip?
Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web?
That's good. Surfing the web isn't a good habit to have.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
Uh-huh.
I'm even taller than Kefali now.
This story sounds a little...
It's right here.
All right, you can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo. Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met.
Mystery dungeon. Land of Emphorius is breathtaking. In the past, the place must have been a beautiful paradise.
Well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
Past cannot be recreated. But you clearly showed us Oronox's miracle before.
Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know of. Is that even surprising, considering that there are also gods in this world? Even gods have to obey the underlying laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand Emphorius' laws. We'll take photos later. Let's go meet Aglaya now. Sounds amazing. It's like I'm listening to my lady singing. Apparently this instrument was blessed by the drowsy lady. I never expected it to sound so crisp. Gray-haired listener, how do you think it sounds? Fantastic. Isn't it? It's like a torrent, bubbling up to bring joy to people and insects.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Oh, living flame. Okay, tell me your story. No ordinary rock, a rock with affinity. Oh, you're part of the Earth Titan. Satisfactory offering. Praise of high morals. Very nice. Take my gift for your hard work, kind soul. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Thanks.
I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this. Have you heard? Seems like all...
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Huh. My Day has mentioned this place before.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikidor's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
It's back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Trium was chasing off the enemy.
Let's talk about something
chasing
less
him.
serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the Holy City. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift
my
will
God,
address your
keep-
troubles.
Is that all?
Such a cool, like, thing. Best puzzle.
Welcome to your private bath chamber.
Sick. I don't want to go back to the Astral Express anymore. This is indeed spacious and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Oh. You like it, Cold Dragon Young? It's lukewarm. Great. You think silently in your mind, trying hard not to let him see your Schadenfreude. Why is that in here? Oh, Liam! He can be pushed around in the bath. Oh, also, so I've been running around collecting butterflies and I had a feeling one's in the room and I'm just gonna let him sleep here. I don't want to awaken him because he's just a little cutie. Don't be tempted by a mere lounge chair is crazy. Hello? You will not take the treasure. Look at him go, I'm dragging his ass back. You don't get to steal my treasure. This is my home. Can I fight you here? If you wanna stay here, you can come whenever you please. Oh, okay.
Cosmic ninjutsu is ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Stay in step.
Be of your body and mind.
Unite our goals. Take your positions. Let's improvise.
May the foul stench just
let the show begin.
Yeah.
Cloud scattered. Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Allow me to protect.
Oh.
It's still early.
Next time you leave the house, remember to lock the door, otherwise you'll just see what happens.
Is that all?
Okay, bye. absolutely
Finished
breathtaking.
exploring? I still have one last special gift for you. Come this way.
Is it a basin? Looks like something used for rituals. Is this a mini dream pool?
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean by witness?
In ancient times, Fegusa, the Chalice of Plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
Is it really that amazing?
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses
the
are
butterfly's still there.
submerged. Floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
Yeah, checks out. Hello, my queen. What is the meaning of this? As expected.
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
So you were indeed aware of our transgression, however we only did so to save a life.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
She's the executioner.
Casterus will be your executioner.
Lady Aglia, it is undeniable that we broke our agreement out of carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing that a world beyond the sky exists would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is exactly how grave a crime we've committed.
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into.
Makes sense. So you're saying that it's better to pretend it doesn't exist instead? Humanity has always longed for the sky. This is something you can't prevent.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Akima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castris.
Yes, Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
Does this mean that we can lie up to 2 times?
If you treat your lives as mere trifles, then you may do as you wish.
Regardless of what she says, we'll be fine as long as our consciences are clear.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphorius?
To solve the problems plaguing this world. That was a lie?
A half-truth that still conceals some facts. Yet, the rules leave no room for compromise. A step will be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
To allow our journey to continue. Okay, cool. Fine.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
I can't make any guarantees.
A response that lacks embellishment. You have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
It's one of destruction's seeds of disaster, but be careful, it might backfire. That's wrong?
An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time. All four questions have been asked and answered. You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
I think it's more appropriate for us to say that last part. You seriously still expect us to help you after what we just went through?
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphorius. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphorius.
Are all Chrysos heirs as paranoid as you?
For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Fair. Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain your trust, Lady Aglaia, we'll depart. Amphorius isn't the only option for the Nameless. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaia, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do, speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akima, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose two allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
It's kind they vouched for us.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind.
Okay.
I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger.
Aww.
Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaia.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaia, and Lord Finon is one of them.
She didn't even apologize.
Aglaia. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
That makes sense.
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest secrets are all hidden here.
Like I said, the place reminds us of Olympus. Oh!
Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
There are 6 restored core flames. You're already halfway through your journey.
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Treeby who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
Shouldn't it be the only 4?
While Treeby, Trian, and Trinon are 3 individuals, I suppose they're considered one single divine essence. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars, and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Treeby have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate.
Will you also become a demigod? So that's what you meant by your core flame.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission? Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
Okay. Eyes at the basin. Oh, Zacharias. Huh. Oh. Good. Hope you're doing well too.
So, did you hear it?
I did.
The first time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm
Entirely
grateful
fair.
for it. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
How are the Chrysos heirs chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
That's perfect for me.
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
How do you plan to fight Nikador?
Armed with courage and unwavering resolve.
Okay.
Our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves.
I might read. Because I'm getting
ahead
tired,
is bound
so I
to
might
be
not still be
perilous,
on by
and
the
I
time you're
won't
out of the
impose
shower.
my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
I'll leave the final decision to you. You don't have any comments? I trust Finan, but I trust your judgment more. Stay on Emphorius.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Emphorius. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you. Once we triumph in the battle against Nikador, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finan, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Emphorius. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trian will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
That was a lot of drama for one day. Let's go. With Finan guarantee, we can at least take a moment to rest without any worries. I've kind of forgotten something. Yes, a photo. Ooh.
Is that all? Can I go back through?
I'm so parched.
Creepy. Or Kifta's hat.
That long
Oh, okay.
It's still early. Where to now?
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Rest for a night. So much has happened today. What? Do I have something on my face? Today you talked. Since the talkative one isn't around, someone else to take her place. But it's been a long day for me too, so let's get through the review quickly. Agreed? By estimation, it took us about 20 system hours to figure out the current conditions on Emphorius and build connections with the locals. A good start. I feel like there's more to everything that meets the eye. Even the Chrysosairs themselves aren't as unified as we imagined. Still looking at things through a clouded lens. Glia's verbal attack on us was also quite sudden. There might be a reason behind it. With all these doubts in our minds, we can only just do our best. There's no right answer to the Trailblaze after all. All we can do is dive into this world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air, but my brain is too tired to handle them. Vanon's right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow.
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
All right. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We are just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Anforius' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the Deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggie, have you noticed... You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan? Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Aggie. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
What's that sound? Found who? That witch? Who's talking? Calm down, calm down. This time. Next time? Honey, you are... Who? Who is? You, I... Who am I? Broken. Lost. One. Complete. Sleep. Go sleep. Disturb should not. Am I dreaming? Feels like there's been a voice talking in my head all night. You probably mentioned this to Don Honk. The butterfly's chilling. You're finally awake. About time. Slept in pretty late. It's so bright outside. Where to forget, the sky has been this bright since we arrived at the Holy City. Did you sleep well? It's a voice in my dream. A voice? The voice of the Stellar one again? Or... it sounded like an animal, but somehow I could understand it. That was a bit contradictory. A note of whatever you can remember. The strange dream might be connected to the rules of this world. While you were asleep, I did some thinking. I believe the most pressing concern is still how the people of Anforius view what's beyond the sky. Unfortunately, contacting the Express might not be feasible for a while. We try to fly out of Anforius. Yeah, in the worst case, the entrance to Anforius is a one-way door, letting people in but not out. There's a new message. recharged. Oh. Okay. Oh, he's like, you can rest for longer. Have fun sleeping. I feel bad because I want to still be here when his shower's done, but like, oh, what the? Anonymous ads everywhere. What? Okay, regardless. I think we probably just do it. Really? There's more stuff I have to do. And I really do like the story. I do like the area so far. I honestly don't know. I mean, I'll still probably play it in my off time because this isn't really a game that I end up like streaming a lot. I just like to whenever I want to play it and whenever I also want to stream. And the two can just coincide. Not consistent. But I'll probably stop streaming tonight because I'm tired and my eyes are starting to hurt. We're probably gonna read out. Bye, recording. Let's see. My eyeballs are doing the ouchies. There. Oh, I guess he just went to bed. That makes sense. I could also end stream. I don't necessarily need to do anything specific today. We can end stream. It should be fine. Okay, we're probably gonna do that. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Sua specifically, I'm sorry. I just don't really feel well. I mean, I feel fine. I just feel weird. So I probably should lay down. So yeah, I'll see you at some point. Maybe I'll be more in the story, maybe I won't. Who knows? I guess we'll find out together. Adios. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Nice.